Hey, to my beautiful YouTube family, how are you? If you are new here on my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. It is Tuesday, August 19th, and I am Empress Vaughn. I am here to share a secret with you, but the secret is out of the bag now. On my last video, I talked about starting the Zepbound or Tirzepatide shots, and I started it last Tuesday, and I am now in the process of taking my second shot, and I want to share that with you. So that way, if you're considering taking this journey, you can see what it entails. I'm going to share that with you now. Hang on just a minute. Now listen, I'm going to show my body on this video. And normally I'm very sensitive about that kind of stuff. But you know what? I earned this body. You know what I'm saying? I got some battle scars. I got some bulges and some bruises and stuff on this body. I earned that, baby. Okay. And besides, I had 3 babies, so everybody done seen this body at this point. But my body has changed a lot over the last 6 months, especially. Definitely 6 months, because I've gained about 20 pounds or so. And it's due to, I know it's due to menopause, but like I shared in my last video, I'm in that menopausal. I've been kind of like in and out, hot flashes, kind of the mood swings and that kind of stuff. But it's affected my desire to exercise. And I've always been an exerciser. I'm the heaviest now that I've ever been. And right now I am 62 years old and I stand at 200, and I got on the scale 228 pounds. I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And so with that being said, I want to get my weight down to definitely under 200. If I can get back to the 180s like I used to be, I'll be happy with the 180s. I'll just be happy getting under 200. Okay, I'm going to show you this right quick. Okay, so the first thing you do, first of all, let me show you the shot. This is the shot itself. You see that? Okay, so this is how it comes. It's already pre-packaged and everything. So the first thing you have to do is, of course, you want to have clean hands, but you take this end off because this is where the needle is. You don't even actually see it in this container, not unless like you're staring, but it's in there. Okay, so you take that off, and then on this side, you can see where it's locked and unlocked. So you unlock it. You heard the click, right? You unlock it. The needle comes down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to sit this here momentarily. Now, according to the instructions, there are 6 places that they recommend that you inject yourself. So you can do it on the side of your navel, right side, left side. You don't do it in the same spot each week. So last week, my first week, I did it on the right side, close to my navel, about 1 inch away from my navel. So this time I'm going to do it on the left side, about 1 inch away. And then the other places are right thigh, left thigh, upper thigh, left thigh, right thigh, and then behind the upper arm here and there. Those are the injection points. So I'm starting with my stomach first. So I got this, I'm doing this through the VA, guys. I was actually, like I said in the video, last video, I was actually encouraged by my VA doctor to participate in the program. I have a back injury, and so all the added weight, it aggravates my back a lot. I have the sciatic nerve pain. I have, excuse me, a pinched nerve, 2 pinched nerves, or both sides. The pinched nerves, the arthritis, it's a lot of stuff going on with me. So all this extra weight does not help. Okay, so this is why I've got the VA is sponsoring this. They pay for everything. So, well, actually, we all pay for it because we pay federal taxes, state taxes, and all of that. So all of us pay for it. But anyway, they provided all of this. They provided the shots, the alcohol pads. So you take the alcohol pad, and don't get grossed out, okay? I'm gonna hold this up and show you what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna clean the spot off here, right beside my navel. And I've got some road maps on my stomach showing my journey into motherhood. Some people know them as stretch marks, but I call them road maps. Okay, I'll show you that in a minute. Just hang on, let me get that. Okay, and once you get it all wiped and clean, which I feel it's wiped and clean now. Okay, I'm gonna stand back just a little bit so I can kind of show you. Now, you take this and you put this in the spot here. Can you guys see me? Hang on, I don't know if you can see me or not. Hang on just a moment. Let me get this right. Hang on. Okay, hopefully you can see it better. Okay, you see all that pudginess? Anyway, I've already cleaned the spot. So you take this on this end where the needle is, you stick it like so, right here. You see that, right? I'll stand like this, you can see it. You see all this? No, I'm not pregnant, okay? Yeah, not pregnant. But anyway, you hold it like so. I've already unlocked it. And then you're gonna mash this button and you're just gonna hold it there for the count of maybe a couple of seconds. You might hear it. You'll hear it when it pop, and then you'll hear it when it pop on this end, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't know if you heard that or not, but it's done just like that. And so I didn't really feel it that much, I think because I was talking. And now that that's done and it's in, let me show you. There is just a little blood, so that way you can know there's an injection point. See that blood? And then you wipe that clean. Okay? And that's it. And just like that, it is done. So today is the beginning of week 2. And my energy seemed a little low right now. I just finished with a 1.5 mile walk. I should have went a little bit farther than 1.5 miles, but it's lightning outside and thundering, starting to rain. So I condensed it I just shortened it at that 1.5 miles, but I'm going to get in here and I'm going to do some, stretching and I've got some light weights. So I'm going to do some light weights. So let me share this with you. I won't be long. I'm really excited about this program, about participating. I've gotten on YouTube and I've seen a few other women doing it. I'm not sure how many. I don't know how new this particular medicine, these shots are. It was mentioned to me. I didn't actually, you know what? The Most High wanted me to participate in this because I actually didn't go looking for it. It was mentioned to me, and they thought that I would be a good candidate to participate in. And I'm like, sure, why not? Why not? So I am blessed to be a part of this. I'm looking forward to dropping the weight. Now, let me tell you what I experienced on my past week of being on these weight loss shots. I did experience on the first couple of days, I experienced it. It did decrease my hunger. I wasn't as hungry, and I realized I needed to eat. So the issue that I'm gonna have to work on, I'm pretty much a creature of habit. I pretty much do. There are certain things that I do on a routine basis. And so like eating, like if I make a meal, I don't like to waste. I'll make a big enough portion and I'll eat all of that because it's on my plate. So I know I overate for the sake of eating and for the sake that I didn't want to waste anything. And hey, I'm at home, I could have just saved it. But to share this with you also, I am a retired law enforcement officer. I was in law enforcement as well as the military. So hence is why I have a bad back as well. It aggravated at carrying the belt and all the equipment that we had to carry when I was in law enforcement. And I've been retired for 7 years now. I had to give it up because of my back injury that only flared up and got worse over a period of time. So I'm a creature of habit. I have a pretty set routine. I did not notice any ill side effects. I'll take that back. I did have. I'm pretty regular when it comes to going to the bathroom. I pretty much go at least twice a day, at least. Sometimes a little more, maybe once a day, but at least on the average twice a day. So I did notice on the third day after being on the shot that I did have some constipation. I wasn't regular. So I've opted to take some castor oil, taking the castor oil, which helped. But I also take this herbal medicine, or just a herb. It's called Cascara Sagrada. This is one of the herbs that it's good for, it's a laxative. It's all natural. And I take it from time to time if I have any issues. So I did have some constipation, but with adding those two in, I'm regular now. I am going to on the third day, I noticed that I got hungry again. So I'm gonna have to work on being on a regular schedule because, what I was gonna say was, being retired and my kids have all moved out. I eat out a lot, or I'll just go grab something and come back home. So I don't do a whole lot of cooking anymore, which is what I have to get back into. Being on this program, I realized that I do need to have more wholesome, healthy, clean food, and I need to be on a set schedule. Being that I am retired, I pretty much do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, at whatever time I want to do it, So I don't have a set time that I go to bed. I don't have a set time that I wake up. I just do what I want when I want. Am I bragging? I have waited a long time to be able to say that. But yes, so I don't really have a set schedule. I just come and go as I please. I eat when I want. And sometimes, I've got to, like I said, put myself back on the schedule on this program because I want to make sure that I'm getting my proteins. I want to make sure that I'm getting my healthy greens and my healthy carbs and that kind of stuff. So in order to be successful with it, which I know this because I used to do it when I was in law enforcement and I did it when I was in the military, and I just gotten away from it now because I didn't have to. So that's why I'm overweight now. I say pleasantly plump. And I did take pictures last week to show you what this old girl looks like before the weight loss and everything. So I'm going to share that a month into it. So I'm going to put on the same outfit. And so you'll see my picture a month ago. And then, so hopefully I'll be pleasantly pleased, surprised. I'm hoping. I have not really set any weight loss goals for me. Like I said, I want to be on the 200. If I could be 180, I would be great. But I am 5'8", almost 5'9", 5'8" and a half. So with a weight of 228, my BMI is like, I want to say it's like 34, something like that, which is, they call that obese. So I'm obese. So I need to get down. And if I get to the weight that they want me to get to, according to that little scale, or that you know, the scale that they go by. If I get down to the weight they want me to do, I'll be like 150. I remember when I was 150, I was skinty. I don't want to be that skinny anymore. So I'm comfortable at 180. Actually, I'm comfortable at 190 as long as I can get it under 200. I don't like being this. For a long time, I held my weight at 210. For a long time, I held it there and was satisfied with it. And that was after I retired. Like I said, I've been retired for 7 years now. And so prior to the retirement, I was like 195, close to 200. But since retirement, of course, I stayed at like 210. I was like, I am not going past 210. And here we are at 228. Yeah. But the heaviest, I take that back. The heaviest I got, because just a few short months ago, I had to go in for my back, and I got on the scale because I wasn't working out the way I normally, and I think it was like 234. Now that I remember, it was 234. So I just lost just maybe about 4 pounds since. And that was about 3 months ago. I had to go in because of my back, having issues with my back and stuff. So my back right now, it feels good today, but you know, on any given day at any given time, sometimes, man, this sciatic nerve, it acts up so bad. So sometimes, but it's been good today. So anyway, I started out with the 2.5, and in 4 weeks, I'll go to the 5 milligram. Also, with this program that the VA has me on, I have a nurse that I speak with on a regular basis. And then I have I think she's a nutritionist nurse also, that I speak with. So if I have any issues or anything, I can go to them. I'm pretty much a do-it-yourself type person, so I don't really reach out, maybe as much as they probably want me to, but I don't reach out that often, because I just don't. I kind of like, I do it my way, which is why I'm pleasantly plump now. You see that? You see that? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm not going to hold you up, guys. I just wanted to share that with you, inviting you to come along on this weight loss journey with me. I will be sharing pictures, and I'll be sharing other things with you as well. I am planning a cross-country trip to go from Florida, the good old state of Florida, up to the Redwood National Forest in California. I'm going to drive, me, myself, and I would take my dog, but my dog, he's blind now, so it's not going to do me good to take Leo because he's blind. So it's just going to be me. So I'm going to be car camping, and I'm going to be tent camping, and then when I get really, really tired, I'll go get a hotel room, I guess, overnight or whatever. But I'm planning and preparing for that. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me on that trip as well. So at this time, yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, any comments, if you just want to laugh, just want to, whatever, leave it in the comment, and I'll get back with you when I can. And yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and watching. And I'll catch you guys on the next video, okay? Until then, peace and blessings.